Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. Welcome to the troubleshooting guide for DTC P050A, which stands for Cold Start Idle Air Control System Performance Problem, specifically for the Honda CR-V from 2023 onwards. This error is primarily related to the Performance Control Module, PCM, which is responsible for regulating airflow in relation to the target airflow during the quick warm-up system QWS operation, when the actual airflow deviates, either being insufficient or excessive. The PCM identifies this anomaly and accordingly stores the DTC. Understanding this process is crucial for pinpointing issues that lead to poor engine performance, particularly during cold starts. Let's move forward with a detailed analysis of the affected components, potential causes, observable symptoms, and straightforward troubleshooting steps. By following this guide closely, we aim to restore optimal engine performance in your Honda CR-V. The DTC P050A pertains to several key components within the air intake and management systems of the Honda CR-V. These components include the air cleaner element, intake air duct, throttle body, and the mass airflow MAF sensor with the intake air temperature IAT sensor. Each plays a vital role. For instance, the air cleaner element filters harmful particles from incoming air before it reaches the engine, while the MAF sensor measures the amount of air entering the engine to ensure proper fuel delivery. The throttle body controls the engine's air intake, working in conjunction with the PCM to maintain optimal air-fuel ratios during cold starts. The locations of these components are specific yet accessible, with the air cleaner located near the engine compartment, the throttle body connected to the intake manifold, and the MAF IAT sensors placed within the intake air duct assembly. A thorough inspection of these components is essential when addressing the error code. There are several potential causes associated with the DTC P050A, each leading to irregularities in the air intake or measurement systems. The first cause is insufficient airflow, which can occur due to blockages or failures in the air cleaner, duct, or throttle body. Conversely, excessive airflow can also trigger this code, often resulting from leaks or open circuits in the intake system. A malfunctioning MAF sensor or IAT sensor, both integral for accurate readings and adjustments, can falsely signal the PCM, leading to erratic performance. Additionally, problems within the throttle body can result in delayed or inadequate responses when adjusting air intake, severely affecting engine starts during cold conditions. Understanding these causes is critical for effective troubleshooting and resolution. The symptoms associated with DTC P050A can range from mildly inconvenient to detrimental for vehicle performance. One major symptom is poor engine performance, particularly noticeable during cold starts when the vehicle is unable to maintain a stable idle. Rough idling is another common experience, as erratic airflow can lead to unstable engine speeds. This fluctuation is often accompanied by noticeable vibrations. Furthermore, the check engine light is typically illuminated, serving as an initial indicator that further diagnostics are required. Other, less common symptoms might include increased fuel consumption or difficulty starting the engine. Recognizing these symptoms promptly is essential in ensuring timely maintenance and preventing further complications. The first step in addressing the DTC P050A involves ensuring that the engine has cooled down adequately. It is essential to let the engine cool until the engine coolant temperature sensor, ECT sensor 1, value dips to 77 degrees Fahrenheit, 25 degrees Celsius or lower. This step is crucial because conducting tests at elevated temperatures can yield misleading results. Upon confirming that the engine is at an appropriate temperature, start the engine and allow it to idle for over 10 seconds. During this time, monitor the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, specifically for the OBD, onboard diagnostics, status tied to the PGMFI system. This initial procedure is vital for determining if the DTC persists, signifying a deeper issue within the air management systems. The second step involves inspecting the intake air system components for any obstructions or connection issues. Begin by visually checking the conditions at the connections within the intake air duct and the air cleaner housing. These areas are often susceptible to blockages from dirt, debris, or even improper installations. Ensuring that all connections are seated correctly is key, as loose or damaged connections can lead to air leaks that cause the PCM to receive incorrect airflow measurements. If everything appears normal and there are no visible blockages, this is a positive indicator. If abnormalities are discovered, further investigation is warranted to identify the specific component at fault, as it may be essential to achieving normal operating conditions. Next, perform the ETCS electronic throttle control system test utilizing the Honda Diagnostic System. This test is aimed at assessing the functionality of the throttle actuator control valve. By monitoring the throttle body responses during the test, technicians can determine if the actuator is functioning as expected. Normal operations will present as expected throttle movements and responses consistent with driver inputs. An abnormal result indicates there may be issues with the throttle body itself. Being aware of any abnormal behaviors during this inspection is vital, as it helps to accurately pinpoint faults that may contribute to the DTC P050A error. In this step, you will prepare to clean the throttle body, which may help to eliminate any buildup that could obstruct airflow. Begin with disconnecting the throttle body inlet hose to gain access. Once this is accomplished, perform a thorough cleaning of the throttle body to remove any dirt, carbon, or other contaminants. Additionally, inspect the throttle valve and throttle body bore for any signs of damage or excessive wear that could impair functionality. Routine maintenance like this can significantly impact the throttle body's effectiveness in regulating airflow. If dirt or damage is found, further actions may be required to rectify these issues before proceeding. This step involves performing a functional inspection of the MAF sensor while observing critical engine conditions. To begin, start the engine and allow it to idle. It is crucial that the HDS shows the ECT sensor 1 value exceeding 158 degrees Fahrenheit, 70 degrees Celsius, as higher temperatures are needed for effective testing. Ensure that the transmission is in either the park P or neutral N position, and that all electrical loads are turned off to minimize interference. Gradually hold the engine speed at approximately 2,500 RPM for a duration of at least 30 seconds, while monitoring the HDS for MAF sensor readings. Ideally, the HDS readings should fall between 4.1 grams per second and 5.7 grams per second, indicating normal airflow conditions. Any deviation from this range could signify issues with the MAF sensor or the IAT sensor. The final troubleshooting step focuses on the IAT sensor under cold conditions. Begin by noting the ambient temperature, which serves as a baseline for later comparisons. Turn the vehicle ignition to the on position, but do not start the engine yet. Quickly access the HDS to note the IAT sensor 1 readings. Then, compare this value with the previously recorded ambient temperature. Normal conditions dictate that the difference between the HDS IAT sensor 1 value and the ambient reading should remain within a threshold of less than 5.4 degrees Fahrenheit, 3 degrees Celsius. Any significant deviation could point to malfunctioning sensor readings that need to be addressed to rectify the underlying issue linked to the DTC P050A. After carrying out all necessary repairs associated with DTC P050A, thorough verification is essential to ensure that all issues have been resolved effectively. Begin by confirming that all repairs have been done according to specifications and standards. Once confirmed, proceed to reset the DTC using the Honda Diagnostic System, ensuring that the system starts fresh without prior fault codes. It is crucial then to perform a comprehensive road test of the vehicle under varying conditions, particularly focusing on cold starts and warm-up performance. During this road test, monitor for any resurgence of symptoms or the check engine light. This step ensures that the vehicle operates within normal parameters and confirms the effective resolution of the DTC P050A error. Preventive maintenance is vital in ensuring sustained engine performance and minimizing the occurrence of DTC P050A in the future. Regular inspections of key components, such as the air cleaner and throttle body, should be scheduled to ensure they are free from dirt and blockages. Implementing routine cleaning procedures not only extends the life of these components, but also improves overall airflow efficiency. Sensor condition checks should be incorporated as part of regular vehicle maintenance to promptly identify any discrepancies before they trigger a fault code. Adequate preventive actions help maintain optimal performance and fuel efficiency, significantly reducing the likelihood of cold start issues arising again. In summary, DTC P050A reflects a performance problem within the cold start idle air control system. The most common symptoms include poor engine performance, rough idling, and the illumination of the check engine light. Through a methodical approach, we outlined essential troubleshooting steps, including checking sensor readings and inspecting airflow components. The objective was to ensure that any issues causing the DTC were adequately addressed and resolved. Remember, ongoing maintenance and periodic inspections are crucial for preventing the recurrence of this error code. By adhering to these preventative measures, you'll help guarantee the reliability and efficiency of your Honda CR-V, ensuring a smoother driving experience. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.